All right, guys, who is here? Sorry, my internet just around 7. Just I don't know what happened. Just went off. I did everything to try to fix it. It wasn't working. I called the MTN customer care. They told me what to do. I did it. It wasn't working. But about 5 minutes ago, I saw that it picked up. It kind of started working. So I sent a message in the group. So please go back to the group, the WhatsApp group, and tell people that we are live now. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I see there are like about four of you here. I can see Fola Shade Solomon, I believe. Fola Shade Solomon, and a couple of other people. So we are going to start really, really soon. I said 20 minutes. So 20 minutes is going to be 8:45 at 8:45. So we are going to start at 8:45, and we will kick it off. Welcome also Victor and Albert Chiedozie also. Welcome, guys. Superb, superb. Then we are going to have, and thank you for being here. All right. So we're going to start really, really soon. So you're going to see me remove my face. You will not be able to see my face, but I'm not gone. I'm here. I'm just going to wait for 8:45 so that we can start. All right. So that's it. Cheers, and I'll see you in 7 minutes. All right. I'll see you in 7 minutes. 7 7 minutes. Yep. All right, guys. So we're back. Please let me know via your comments if you are here. Let me know. Just comments. Just like Che said, just type "I did here." Type it in the comment box below if you're still here. I think the counter tells me there are 7 people here, so it doesn't matter. I don't care whether it's one person. It doesn't matter. We are going to walk with and move with the people who are ready. The people who are ready. All right. KJZ says here. Who else is here? Razak is here. Exactly. I love that. It to me is here. Dare is here. Samuel is here. All right. All right. All right. All right. Superb. Superb, guys. So thank you so much for joining me today. Um, we are, we've been on on this for a while, and we're Manua is here. Manua, my man. Apollos is here also. Emeka is here. Okay. We're going to build a superb team in the East with Emeka. We are working out some modalities, so we're going to do really, really great things. Anyway, so I just want to touch on a couple of things that you guys need to have in mind as we get started on this journey. Officially, we are going to start promoting again on Saturday. We have seen your registrations. Registrations are being approved. We approved some people today. We're going to continue tomorrow, right? Before the end of tomorrow, we should have all the registrations approved. So if you have not signed up on our team site, please let me know in the comments or send me a message on Twitter so that I can send you the link and you can go sign up. But when you sign up, we're going to approve you, and but you won't be able to do much with it until Saturday. By Saturday, we should be ready to go. We're going to have the very first presentation live, the very first funnel live on Saturday on the team site. And on Saturday, you can invite your prospects if you have any prospects, people that you're talking to, that you've told about this in the past and who are saying, oh, okay, we're going to wait until the site is done, right? Now tell them to come on Saturday because we're going to demo the site again on Saturday, right? And we're going to do a business presentation on Saturday. Um, don't mind the bumblebees and everything that you see behind me. This is my daughter's room. So I'm in my daughter's room. So it's a cool place to be in. Bright lights, everything. So, so anyway, so Saturday we're kicking off officially. Promotion start on Saturday. I'm also going to do a team training on Saturday after our presentation, after our business presentation on Saturday, right? And the demo of the site to the new prospects on Saturday. I'm going to do a team training, right? So after the presentation, everybody goes, all your team members remain on the call, and I'm going to do a team training. I'm going to show you guys how to convert people like crazy. How do you like the sound of talking to 100% of people and having 100% of them join? How about that? How do you guys like that? Now, when I say join, it doesn't mean I don't mean that they are going to take money and send, right? But 100% of them, 100%, I'm not telling you 80%, 60%, 90%, 100% of them are going to go and look at our presentation. They are going to click on your link and look at the presentation. How do you like that? Because you're not the one who will do the selling. The presentation will do the selling. We have created a killer presentation. We're going to have different versions of our presentation, right? On the team side, we're going to have different funnels. We're bringing out some killer stuff. We're going to have a quiz funnel. You guys know what a quiz funnel is, right? Have you gone online and you see all those funnels where people ask questions, right? Then you select answers, 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 and then until you now go to the main video or the main sales letter, right? Exactly. We're going to have a quiz funnel like that. We are going to have a lot of them. But I want us to bear some things in mind. First of all, about the WhatsApp group, I'm not so much a WhatsApp person, guys. So you don't see me a lot on the WhatsApp group. But it has come to my notice that you guys exasperate Etomi too much. You stress his life out. Etomi is a jolly good fellow, but when you ask, what I need you guys to do is to learn to ask better questions, right? If you learn to ask better questions, you will get your problems solved faster. If it is a question that you can Google, please Google it. Don't ask it. It doesn't help anybody. You waste your time and then you waste our time. There is no point. So if it's a question that you can just go to Google and find out first, in fact, before you ask anything, go to Google and check. It is when you are not sure that you can come in, unless it is something that concerns our team or our platform, right? That is the only time that you can now ask, right? But when you ask the same questions repeatedly, 1 million people ask the same questions repeatedly, it doesn't help anybody, right? I saw, I think it was Yinkies 88, I think, who was saying, why are we not promoting yet? Here's what I have to say to that. If you are not going to be patient to Saturday, please go and join GNLD. Please go and join GNLD. I'm fine with it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me what you do. What matters to me is the direction that we're going. It is the vision that I have for this thing, right? It is where I want to take every single one of you to. That is what matters to me. If you stay here, we're going to get there. I am going to get you there. If you stay with me and you walk with me, I am going to get you there. I will do it. I will do it because I'm a person of integrity. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. It might take time, but I'm going to do it. So the key thing you need to learn is to be patient, right? You've got to be patient. We've been on this. What we're creating and what we're building is for your benefit. It is to help you. I could decide not to do it. I've spent 3 times the money I have earned from Emery building this thing. More than 3 times the money. I've spent over 6 million building this thing, right? But I know that if we do it, it's going to help you succeed. Then it's going to help me too because if you succeed, I succeed, right? So I want you guys to learn to be a lot. And don't get me wrong, a lot of you have been. Don't get me wrong, right? But now that we are at the cusp of blowing up, so to say, I don't want anyone coming in and saying, um, so why are we not starting? So there's this Igbo adage, right? It's an Igbo tale. So here's how the tale goes. It says that a tortoise. You guys know what a tortoise is. We Igbos we have a lot of stories about the tortoise, a lot of fables, that teach life lessons. So this one says that the tortoise was going on a walk and he fell into a pit latrine. And he was shouting every day for 7 days. He was shouting, rescue me, help me, get me out of here. And nobody heard him because the hole was deep. And then one day, a farmer was passing by, luckily right next to that pit latrine, and he heard the tortoise shouting. And this was on day number 8. The tortoise have shouted every day for 7 days inside the pit latrine. They smell choking it, everything. Nobody heard him. On day 8, this farmer hears him, and then the farmer throws down a rope and he's trying to get him out. And guess what the tortoise said? And the tortoise said, please be fast, be fast, be fast. The smell of the shit here wants to kill me. So the question is, you have been there. This tortoise has been there for 7 days and he didn't die. What? Why does he think he's going to die right now that somebody is about to rescue him? So that's what those kind of questions sound like, right? And when people are genuinely trying to help, and it feels like what they're trying to do is not being appreciated, they it can piss people off. So, me, I'm sorry on everybody's behalf. My apologies for the wahala that we have put you through. So don't worry, I'm going to find a way to make it up to you. All right. So, all right. Um, that's out of the way. So I want to get into the meat of our topic today, and it is basically about this entire thing that we're doing. This entire thing, and we call it, and I term it hybrid franchising. Hybrid franchising is a fusion. We have fused three things together. We have fused affiliate marketing and information marketing and e-commerce together. That is what we have done with our new presentation. That is what we have done with our new offer that we're bringing out to the public. That is what is going to pay you. Hybrid franchising is going to pay you now and it's going to pay you in the future. It's going to pay you now via affiliate marketing, selling information products. Affiliate marketing, selling information product. What is the information product? It is joining our team and the coaching and the training that our team, the people are going to receive when they join. That is the information marketing part. The affiliate marketing part is the part where you go and generate your link and you promote it. When somebody pays and joins our team, Team Kairos will pay you 50% of what that person paid to join, right? Now, when that person comes in, we now tell the person, look, you are in now. There is this other side of this thing. You can earn active income right now by promoting Team Kairos, but we have the e-commerce part. And that e-commerce part is the network marketing side. Why is it the e-commerce part? Because we want to have access to very quality products that we can distribute and we can sell and make money from by selling it, and then by so doing build a team. Because when somebody joins through your link and joins Team Kairos, we pay you 50% of what they paid to join Team Kairos, and then they join Emery, and then they get put on your team in Emery automatically. You don't have to do anything else. Anything else. You don't have to do anything else. So the Emery side takes care of the e-commerce parts because we are going to have all of Emery's products inside of our team site instead of the Kairos app so that you can promote the products and you will make money selling the products. We're giving you adverts for the products. We're giving you adverts. We're giving you every freaking thing that you need to make this thing work. And then we're teaching you how to do it. I just told you guys earlier that I'm going to show you a way to have 100% of the people who make an inquiry who tell you, hey, what is this Kairos thing you are talking about? 100% of them will want to join. And when I say join, I don't mean that they are going to join Kairos now. What I mean is that they are going to say yes to watching your presentation. The presentation that you're going to send to them, which is your link from Team Kairos, your link to that particular presentation. They are going to go and watch it 100% and they will want to do it. So I'm going to teach you guys that on Saturday. But before we do everything that we're going to do on Saturday, before we do everything that we're going to do on Saturday, guys, the very first thing you need to do is that you need to be very, very clear about what to do. Somebody sent me a DM and said, I see you talking about network marketing. Do you do this thing? I said, yeah. He said, why do you do it? And I was like, pardon, I don't understand it. He said, network marketing has a negative connotation. Why are you promoting it. And I said, I'm promoting it because there's nothing negative about network marketing. There are negative people who do negative things instead of network marketing. The same way there are negative people who do negative things instead of affiliate marketing or internet marketing or in mandalas. To me, I know I'm mentioning mandalas, don't no vex. But there are people who do negative things who say mandalas. Nobody is going to say that mandalas is negative. Nobody is going to say that internet marketing is negative. Nobody is going to say that people who who bakers who cheat on the size of their bread, right? That it makes selling bread negative. It is stupid to think that. And this thing is so pervasive, right? That a lot of people believe it without cross-checking. And I don't blame them because I was one of them. I was one of them. I really didn't. My first ever experience in network marketing was bad, 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 bad. I lost a ton of money. You guys have heard this story before. If you've not heard it, I'm going to tell it again on Saturday. I lost millions of naira because I chose to believe people I shouldn't have believed. I believed the wrong people. I listened to them and I made rash decisions. And it taught me a lesson. And that lesson is what has bettered Kairos. That lesson that I learned is what is betting this thing. And I'm telling you guys, in 1 year's time, you guys are going to be marveling about the heights that we have reached as a team inside of Emery, right? I'm talking about Emery. It doesn't matter if it is Emery. In 6 months' time, it could be another company. Please, I need you guys to understand that it is not about the company. We are not promoting the company. Understand it. We are not promoting the company. We are promoting the team because the company is not something we can control. The mistake that I made in my first time doing network marketing was because I put all my hope in the company and they disappointed me and I lost a ton of money. I'm never going to make that mistake again. So we put our faith in something that we can control. And what can we control? We can control our team, we can control our membership, we can control our training, we can control our own systems. So that if we wake up in 6 months' time and Emery changes their comp plan or Emery does something silly, guess what we're going to do? We're going to move and find another company. And what are we going to change from our plan? Nothing. The only thing that we're removing is that we're removing email and replacing it. Everything stays the same. Every freaking thing stays the same. Everything stays the same. Right? So it's not about the company. The company, the company is important, but it's not so important. Right? Well, it's important. Don't get me wrong. I was talking to someone yesterday. He's going to join our team because I blew his mind. I talked to him for like 1 hour. He is in one of the other network marketing companies, and he said he has prospected people one on one. Nothing has worked. He has he has done everything that if you go online and search how to convert MLM, that you will see he has done everything. In fact, he has even gone on radio and done radio jingles and everything, and nothing has worked. Nothing. And I spoke to this guy for 1 hour. I took my time. I said I'm going to talk to him, and I spoke to him. And I tell him, please don't join Kairos. I told him, please don't join. I'm not telling you this for you to join. Please don't join. I said it at the beginning before I said, now I want to tell you, talk to you, but before I tell you, I'm going to mention my team, Kairos, a number of times, but please, I don't want you to join. Right? And then as I was talking, I kept telling him, I said, please don't join. I said it maybe like 10 times in 1 hour. At the end of my talking to him, he said he wants to join Kairos, and I'm like, dude, I told you that I'm not telling you this thing to join, but if you're interested in joining, On Saturday, we're going to do a business presentation. I want you to be there on Saturday. And we're going to do the demo of the site. So I want you to be there on Saturday so that you can see it. So he's going to be at that live training on Saturday. So he's going to see it. And I know he's going to join, right? My point is the what we have done is revolutionary, guys, especially in these parts of the world. There's nobody and no marketing team anywhere in Africa. I'm telling you, you can go and check, that has the sort of system that we're going to start using on Saturday. Nobody. Nobody. So that disappointment 6 years ago and all of that money that I lost has resulted in what we have here now today. So I was talking about this guy talking to me and telling me about, network marketing being negative. And I told him no. I told him no. So I told him, would you say that people selling in Yaba who sell you fake shirts for, or when you pay, when they charge you for an original that you thought was an original, would you say that selling shirts is negative? Right? Nobody says that. That would be foolishness. So why would you say that here? There are negative people who do negative things. The problem with network marketing, which is not a problem in quote, is that people have done so much shenanigans in it that it has put off a lot of people. So when you lead with network marketing, when you come to people and say, "Hey, I want to talk to you about something," what is it? Network marketing. They run away, and it's understandable because in 2015, after I lost that money, if you came near me with the word network, if you come near me with it, I will break your head. If you came near me with it in 2015, I was bitter and angry for one entire year. I didn't want to hear anything. I wrote an article against network marketing. That article was read over 1 million times. It has been read since that year, since 2015 till now. It has been read over 1 million times. That article is on whyniger.com. So type after this class, type whyniger.com, network marketing Ronald and Zimora. Type it in Google. You will see the article. You can read it. I castigated network marketing. I castigated it. Right? But here's the thing. When I get to Diamond, and I'm going to get to Diamond in Emery, I will get to Diamond. Trust me, we are going to do it. Many of you listening to me here will be diamonds in Emery. Many of you will be diamonds in Emery. When I get to Diamond and I get that house in Malaysia, one wall, I'm going to print out that article that I wrote against network marketing. I'm going to print it out and I'll have it put in frames and I'll put it on one wall of that house. Anytime somebody comes to that house, I will tell them, this house, I got it through network marketing, but I need you to read this article here, right? so, so my point is, you have to own this thing. You have to own it. There's nothing bad in it. There's nothing bad in it. It is not wrong. Network marketing is a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic way to make money. But you have to own it. You need to not have any negative connotations or opinion of it. Otherwise, you're not going to succeed. Trust me, guys. Embrace this industry, embrace it, own it 100%. If you don't, you are going to struggle. If you do not, you will struggle. You are never going to put 100% of your heart and effort into something you don't believe in. It is a law of life, it is a law of nature. If I didn't believe in it, I wouldn't be spending all this time and all this money building a team Kairos site. I wouldn't do it. I won't do it if I didn't believe in it 101%. I believe in it 101%. It is a fantastic industry. I know people that have done freaking amazing things from network marketing. If you guys know Fela Shrine in in Alausa Ikeja, Fela Shrine in Alausa Ikeja. Opposite it, there's an event center. That event center was bought with network marketing money. It wasn't an event center before. It was a building before with all the land. The land, somebody bought it. The woman who owns it today bought that land with network marketing money. With network marketing money. I know a lady in Warri, one of the best buildings in Warri, was built with network marketing money. There are plenty, plenty. But the problem is, if you pitch people first with network marketing, they're not going to listen to you. That's why what we have built is important. That's why we're not calling network marketing. And we're putting the network marketing part at the end of it. At the end of it. So that by the time they get to that point, they will see that as a matter of necessity, it has to be part of the plan. Otherwise, the plan will only be 2/3 for them. It will be only be 2/3 for them. So we're bundling everything together. So the network marketing part of our system, of the hybrid franchising system, or what we also call the Kairos method, the the offer is that it is affiliate marketing that pays you right now, so that it solves the problem of having to wait until you build a big team. You don't have to wait until you build a big team. So the affiliate marketing side pays you right now. So you are doing affiliate marketing to promote Team Kairos, which provides all of the coaching, all of the training. And when people are in, they now join and do the network market, the e-commerce part. And the e-commerce part is the network marketing side, because we need very quality products, and we don't want to start spending time importing those products from China and doing all those custom issues, navigating custom issues, NAFTA registrations. We work with a company that has already sorted all of that thing out, all of it. All right. So embrace it, embrace this thing. Do not have negative connotations about it. It is as legal as everything. Let me tell you, guys, last year, 2020, in the United States of America, network marketing alone generated over $200 billion in sales. 200 billion, 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 200 billion in sales. That is like two of Jeff Bezos' money times two. Network marketing generated that only last year, and I'm talking about only the US. We're not talking about Asia. We're not talking about South America. We're not talking about Africa. We're not talking about Antarctica. We're not talking about Oceania. We're not talking about all the. When you add all of these other industries, it crossed over 320 billion last year. If it's not illegal in America, why do you think it's illegal anyway? It's not. So embrace it. It's a legal industry. There are just bad things, bad people who do bad things. And that's why we want to do it different. That's why we're doing it differently. That's why we're bringing to the masses, we're bringing the Kairos method to the world. The world is going to understand the Kairos method of doing things. And we are going to win as a result. We are going to win as a result. All right? So, three things you need to succeed. Once we get started on Saturday, three things you need to succeed. And we're going to be teaching you how to do these things. Number one is that you need unlimited qualified prospects. Unlimited qualified prospects. If you guys remember when we started in January, what was the thing that kept happening? And I said, don't sell this to your friends and family. Do not send, don't go to the streets and talk to people randomly. Do not, if you do that, you are going to get plenty no's. And when you start something new and you start getting a lot of no's, you are going to get discouraged and you are going to lose hope and you are going to quit prematurely. Don't talk to your family. You can talk to your family if you think that they might be receptive. But if they say no, don't worry about it. I'm going to come to this is another point I'm going to talk about. I've been not worried about people's reaction. I'm going to talk about it soon. But if you know there's a friend or a family member who is interested in business, yes, you can talk to them about it. You can tell them about it. Maybe a colleague who is interested, you think might be interested, you can talk to them about it. Please do. But divorce yourself from their reaction. Because here they will likely tell you no. You know why? Because they have not seen a result yet, obviously. They have not seen a result yet. That's number one. Number two is that even when they have seen a result, right? Because they sorry, number two is that because they have not seen a result, they will be like, why should I listen to you about? I mean, I've known you, for example. Why should I listen to you about business? It is you are too close for familiarity, so they won't take what you say seriously. You know when they will take you seriously? It is when they see you with your America, or when they see a check that a deposit, a transfer that Kairos did to you, maybe a transfer of 700,000 naira from Kairos for the commissions that you made. That's when they'll be like, oh boy, what thing you they do? Come show me the way now. You will not show them, they will not be like, but if you tell me this thing since. No, it's not true. If you told them since, they wouldn't have believed you anyway. They wouldn't have believed you anyway if you told them since, right? They wouldn't have. So you need an unlimited supply of leads. And we're going to show you how to get leads. We're going to show you how to get people from YouTube. We're going to show you how to get leads from Facebook. We're going to show you how to get leads from Google, from Twitter, right? We're going to show you free ways to get leads from WhatsApp. We're going to show you how to get leads via the free ways. We're going to show you how to get leads via the paid ways. And then, and then, guys, when you have gotten the leads, we're going to show you what to tell those leads, people who approach you, right? I see when Madam Francisca puts out a tweet, I retweet them all the time. When Madam Francisca puts out a tweet, or Zikora puts out a tweet, or Ochama puts out a tweet, or Nelly puts out a tweet, right? Godson, all of that. I retweet them if I get the notification, if I see them, I retweet them. So when you put out a tweet and somebody says, "Tell me more about this," I'm going to teach you guys on Saturday how to get 100% of those people to go and click on your link and watch the presentation and do it because they want to, not because you are forcing them, not because you are piling it on them, not because you are compelling them to. They will do it because they want to. 100% of them will do it because they want to. There is a way to do it. There's a way to do it that is fantastic. And you are going to do it in less than 1 minute with each person. It will take you less than 1 minute to do it with each person. Less than 1 minute to do it with each person. And I know from my own results that out of every 10 people that you talk to, you are going to get 2 to 3 of them who will say yes and actually now join Team Kairos and join Immigrate. Because our presentation is going to do the rest. Our presentation, when you now give them the link, they're going to click on it, they're going to sign up, and then we are going to know that it came from you. And when they join, we pay you what they have paid to join Kairos, and then we take the remaining money and we register them in Emery, and they go under your team in Emery without you having to do anything else. And that brings me to point number two. Number two thing you need to succeed with this is the presentation. You need a solid, emotionally charging presentation. You cannot survive with doing monthly meetings, right, with your upline and doing three-way calls. How many you see? Here's the thing, guys, and I don't have anything. I don't have anything against three-way calls. If it is needed, we are going to do it. When somebody clicks on your link and they watch it and they are interested in joining, but they have questions, we can now do a three-way call. There is no point doing a three-way call without them having to not understanding first the entire picture. You cannot survive with a monthly meeting with your upline. You cannot survive with going to company convention. Your company convention is probably only once a year. It's not going to work. You need a presentation that people are going to see and different variations of those presentations that different people are going to see so that everybody is not seeing the same thing all the time. You need an emotionally charging presentation. We are giving you the presentations via the team site. We're going to have one on Saturday. Over the coming weeks, we're going to have more. We're ultimately going to have around 6 to 7 presentations eventually, but we're starting with one on Saturday, right? And then number three thing that you need is you need closing skills. But the good thing about our system is that our presentation now has the closing skills. But I'm still going to teach you guys closing skills, right? Because some people will watch the presentation and pay immediately, go online, click on pay stack. They will watch your presentation, click on pay stack at the bottom and pay. Some people will do that. Some people will do that, right? Now, some people will watch it and they're convinced, but they have one or two other questions, right? When they ask you, what do you say? We're going to now teach you that. Those are closing skills, right? And some people are going to watch it. Mm, they will not do anything. I'm going to teach you how to do follow up with them. I'll teach you all of these things on Saturday. So please, the Saturday training is very, very important. After our business opportunity presentation, we're going to do that Saturday training. After the business presentation, we're going to do it. It's important. Don't miss it, guys. But you have to understand that the two most important questions, if you're going to succeed with this, and I'm going to keep reminding you guys of these two questions every single day from Saturday. Every day, I'm going to be sending you an email telling you what to do each day. And at the end, I'm going to remind you of these two questions. Question number one is how many people are seeing your presentation daily? How many people are clicking on your link and watching the presentation every day? The more people see it, the more conversions you have. Etomis posted something today, and I smiled when I saw it, and I'm like, this dude is becoming a badass marketer, low key, right? Sometimes it is not just about sometimes it's not just about skills, it's about how many people you talk to. That determines how many sales you make. If you talk to only 10 people, if you have a product, right? I have a product, I have this phone, I have this phone, I want to sell it, and I talk to 10 people about this phone, right? Maybe one of them, maybe two, maybe three or four out of that 10 might be interested. So they'll be asking me questions about pricing. Do you have another color? What kind of operating system does he have? And all of that, right? If you talk to 100 about this phone, you have suddenly increased the likelihood that somebody is going to buy it by times 10. Because instead of 10 people, you are talking to 100 people. The more people are seeing your offer, the more the likelihood the number of sales you are going to make. It is a no-brainer. It is business. Trust me, I have been doing this thing now for 18 years. Last September was my 18th year selling on the internet. I made my first sale on the internet in 2003, September 2003. September 2003. This is 18 years. To start give one chick belle that year. But by now, my pikin don't turn adult, right? So my point is, I've been doing this a long time. The more people you talk to, the more the chances that you are going to make sales. So question one is how many people are viewing your presentation? Because each when you give somebody your link, it is your presentation. Forget the fact that I'm the one in the video doing the pitch. It is your presentation because it is your link. So don't do it as if it is Ronald's thing. Ronald is just there as your enabler, as your helper, as your guide. So it is your presentation. Question number one: how many people are seeing your presentation every day? Your goal is to make sure that as many people as possible are seeing it. And don't worry about what you need to do to get them to say it. We're going to tell you every day what to do. We'll tell you post this ad today, put this post on Instagram today, put this post on Twitter today, put this one on Facebook today. If they if they people make an inquiry, this is what to do. That's what I'm going to teach on Saturday. When people now make an inquiry from your posts or your ads, what are you going to tell them? Right? You tell them this, and this. And when you get to the end, they will be the one begging you for your link so that they'll go and watch your presentation. Right? Now, which one do you think is better? That people are begging you for your link and saying, okay, let me give me your link so that I'll go and watch, versus you pushing them to go, okay, I want to send you a link. They're like, I've not understood it yet. Yeah, but I want to send you a link. Which one do you think is better? Of course, if they are the one asking by themselves, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be attraction marketing, where we will attract, right? We will not pressure, we will attract. All right. So, question number two is after you ask yourself every day, how many people are seeing my presentation? Next thing you need to ask yourself is, how many more people am I talking to every day? How many more people? If I talk to people, to 10 people today, how many do I talk to? How do I increase the number that I talk tomorrow? Instead of 10, how about I talk to 20 people tomorrow? And remember what I said, it will take you less than 1 minute to talk to each of them. Don't worry. When you guys see this thing on Saturday, it will blow your mind. It will take you less than 1 minute each to talk to them. So you can talk to 20 people or 30 people per day. How many more people am I talking to every day? So those are two most important questions. Number one, how many people are seeing your presentation daily? And how many more people are you talking to every day? If you have answers to these two questions, you're going to be signing people up like clockwork in Kairos and Emery, like clockwork. All right. So next point is remove your emotions from this thing. And see, I understand. I understand that the no's are bad. I understand that no's are demoralizing. I understand that no's are weakening. But if you're going to succeed in business, you have to be comfortable with people telling you no. But what I don't want you to do is to start hearing no from people who, when they tell you no, it will affect you a lot more, like family and friends. Don't bother with them. They will be the ones begging you to show them this thing. By the time you start making a ton of money and doing money stuff, right? It will be the one. When you get your car from Emery as a director, or even before the director, when you take your first free trip on Emery, because as an elite manager, you will take your first trip to Emery. And guess what, guys? Even minus Emery, we, our team, we're going to be giving you guys trips. Well, so when you take a trip that Kairos sponsored, right? When you take a trip that Kairos sponsored, you take a trip to Ghana or to Dubai or to Sun City in South Africa. When you take that trip, or to Seychelles or to Kenya, when you take that trip, they are going to be the one because you are going to tell them, I'm traveling. We are traveling. Yes, I'm traveling. Though. I'm going on a trip. and it's free and sponsored. What happened? How did that happen? Oh, that thing that I told you about that you said no to. It is that thing. I qualified for a trip, right? I won a trip, so I'm going. They will be the one now begging you, right? But very importantly, you've got to learn to see, remove your emotions from this thing. It is not about emotions. Do you think Jesus, right? Most, if you're Christian here, let me even use even Muhammad, right? Even if you're Muslim, even Muhammad. Do you think that when they were going about seeking their disciples, did everybody tell them yes? No. How many people told Jesus yes? 12 people. And then there was another 70 that said yes, but their yes not too strong. So he called those ones apostles, right? The 12 were disciples. The main 12 that agreed that their yes was strong. And guess what? Those 12 are responsible for over 3 billion Christians in the world today. Those 12 people. That is the biggest form of network marketing I've ever seen in my life. So please, until you can build your team like Jesus, until you can build a big downline like Jesus, I don't want to listen to you. If you can build a bigger team than he has built, then maybe we will listen to you, right? So right, same thing with Muhammad, right? Nearly 2 billion people, right, from a core group of the people who said yes. Many people will tell you no. It's not the no's that matter, the ones that say yes that matters. Look at our team, guys. Look at our team. How many people have we? You know how many people have watched our presentation? Over 4,000. How many people are in our team? Close to 500. Because I actually checked. I keep saying it was close to 300. We're actually close to 500, right? Close to 500 people. So what it means is that out of 4,000, we have 500 people who said yes to us. 500. What is the percentage of 500 in 4,000? Right? What's the percentage in 4,000? That's 1 over what? That's 1 over 8. So 1 over 8 is what? 20%. Am I correct? Is my math correct? I'm horrible at maths, guys. Forgive me. Is that math correct? Is it 20% or is it 15%? Where is it to me? To me, do the maths. You are the engineer here, right? So understand that it is the yeses that matter. It is the yeses that matter. The yeses that we have is going to take us where we want to go. 12.5%. 12.5. Thank you, Dafiri. By the way, guys, Dafiri is an old friend. Knew him from way back in university. Fun fact, guys. The very first ebook that we studied on internet marketing is called Google Cash. I think it was Dafiri that showed me that book. So shout out Dafiri. Dafiri, look at what that soap, right, has led to. So anyway, so give or take 12%, right? 12%. So now we know that 12 people out of 100 people are going to say yes to our thing. So 12 people out of 100 means what? It's like 2 out of 10. So now we know that 2 out of 10, give or take. Abi, am I correct? Yes. About or 1.2 out of 10. Doesn't matter. 2 out of 10 are going to say yes. And that is with the old presentation. With our new presentation is killer. You guys are going to see it on Saturday, right? You guys are going to see it on Saturday. So stay emotionless. This thing is not about emotions. Keep the emotions out of it. And by the way, with the Kairos system, you can sign up people from everywhere. From everywhere. It doesn't matter because we're using Paystack. They can be in Ghana, in Kenya, in South Africa, in the US, and wherever. They are going to be part of our platform. You can sign them up. By the time we're done launching, By the time we have all of the funnels that we want to have, I'm going to run adverts in the US. I'm going to run adverts in magazines in the US and newspapers in the US. I'm working on that because Emery is now in 28 countries, right? Emery is operational now in 28 countries, right? So there's a branch called Olive. So that Olive caters for around 15 different countries. So now they can send products to all those 15 countries from one location. People in those countries can sign up and pay directly. They will receive their commissions in their countries. Everything is seamless now. Okay? Divorce your emotions from this. It's not about your emotions, guys. Take away your emotions from it and focus. Focus. Because now we have a way to pay you right now and to pay you later. We pay you now and we pay you later. We pay you now the commission for joining our team, 50%. And when they join Emery, in any case, we're bundling them together anyway. When they join Emery, you now get paid. You now get paid on the Emery side. All right. Next point is build like a child, not like an adult. What does that mean? I have a 2-year-old child who thinks she's superwoman, right? She doesn't think it, she believes it. Because if she thinks it, she will have a change of mind. So she believes she's superwoman. So my child believes she's superwoman. So she climbs everything. She climbs this. This is her cupboard, right? She climbs it. She tries to climb on top of it. You see the side, how long it is. She climbs it, grabs on top of it, leaves herself. She thinks she can do everything. And that is what I want you to do. I want you to be like a child. Build like a child. Build this thing. Prospect. Children don't put themselves under pressure. They just do things. It is adults that overthink it. Then they overthink it, and then they woe is me. Two people told me no. Woe is me. The world is falling. The sky is going to fall on me. The worst has happened. No, it has. It has not. It has not. If you have never been in a situation where you had to drink Gary from a paint bucket every day, Monday to Friday, and the only way you could eat rice that week was to go to a wedding venue uninvited, trust me, nothing is happening to you yet. Nothing. If you have not gotten to that point, you know who has gotten to that point? This guy. And I'm not just talking for weeks, I'm talking for months. For months. If you have not gotten to the point where people pitied you and let you stay in a house in their area. That house had no windows, no doors, no furniture. There were only cartons on the floor and that paint bucket. If you have not gotten to that point, you don't have problems. Trust me. I overcame every freaking one of these things. Every freaking one of them. If you have not gotten to the point where you quarrel with your father and you have to leave the house and basically have no contact with your family for nearly 3 years, trust me, you don't have any problems. So people telling you no is nothing, guys. It is trust me, it is nothing, right? No, oh, all right. On to the next one. No need, no point belaboring it, no point dwelling on it, no point crying over it, no point. And guess what, guys? Many people who tell you no at first will eventually tell you yes later. Understand? This is how life works. This is how life works. Did Judas Iscariot said yes first, then he said no. When he announced that Jesus was going to be crucified, he now came back and said yes again, but by then it was too late. So he went from a yes to a no back to a yes, right? So don't worry about it. People who tell you no, many of them will still come and tell you yes. Build like a child. Children don't ask questions, they just do things. They don't worry about consequence. They don't worry about who is going to laugh at them for trying to climb this cupboard. They don't worry about failing. In fact, when my daughter tries to climb stuff and fails, I laugh at her. Guess what she does? She laughs right back at me. And I'm like, come on, what is wrong with you? Right? I'm laughing at you and you're laughing at me back. And one day I was like, shit, this is how life should be. You should just laugh in the face of people trying to taunt you because it doesn't matter. Because I know that soon she will climb this thing. Because now she can grab onto it, she can lift herself up, but she's not been able to get on top of it. But I know that maybe give her 1 month, she will be able to do it. Maybe she will fall when she does it and she will cry. And guess what? She will stand up and she will try to climb it again. If you have been with children, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Build like a child, not like an adult. Adults overthink everything. They worry about everything. They worry about no's. They worry about people, what people will say, what people will think. Who cares? Do you want to look good to people or do you want to make money? Answer that question. Answer those questions. Do you want to look good to people or do you want to make money? When you make money, does anybody really give a shit how you made it? Right? Does anybody really care? They don't. They don't. Do you want to look good to people or do you want to make money? You've got to decide what you want to do because ego is the biggest obstacle in business, especially this our online thing. Ego. What will people say? Who cares? If you do it right, people will come to love it. Many of you are into Kairos because of the vision that you see and the plan that we have. Otherwise, you wouldn't have. Many of you even told me that you said you were not going to do network marketing again. Well, welcome to the club. I said the same thing too 6 years ago. I said the same thing too. But here I am. Only the person, only the uneducated. I can't remember who made that quote. He said only the uneducated person. The uneducated person is the only person who doesn't change their mind about things. After being angry for a year, I sat down and I told myself, look, tell yourself the truth. You were the one who messed up. It was network marketing was not the problem. You were the problem. I had written my article. My article had gone viral by then. That article on Why Niger, it had gone viral by then. But I told myself the truth. I fucked up. I fucked up, and I knew it was my fault. And I corrected the fuck up, but I was angry. And I told myself, now it's time to be angry. Now take your time and study this industry before you come back. And for the next 4 years, I bought all sorts of things. Let me share my screen with you guys, so you guys see what I'm talking about. I bought all sorts of materials on network marketing. This is my Google Drive folder. This is my Google Drive. I use a paid account, but it doesn't matter. So this is my network marketing folder. So you can see adverts, gurus. So these gurus are different gurus in network marketing that I have bought their stuff. So I put all of their stuff in. So if I have one person that I have either bought his stuff or downloaded his stuff, that's more than one thing. I create a folder with that person's name and I put it under them. This is Bill Britt. Bill Britt is the network marketing. He's late now. He died, I think, 3 years ago. His wife died last year, I think. But they are they have the biggest network marketing team in the entire world, over 2 million people in their team, the biggest market. I want you to see this is one quote that he made, because I was telling you people about the nose earlier, right? So this is one quote that he put out. Um, Come on, open so that my people can see this, right? And somebody asked him and said, "What is the secret? What is the secret to network marketing?" Right? That's what somebody asked him. What is the secret? And he said, "I want this thing to open to show it to you guys. I don't know why it's dragging. Why is it dragging, guys? Come on." Okay, let me just search for that and see. Build great network marketing quotes is a pretty popular quote in the industry. This is it. I hope it opens here though. Okay, so this is it. This is what he said. So somebody asked him, "What is the secret?" So he said, "There is no secret. I simply showed the plan to 1,200 people. 900 said no, and only 300 signed up. Out of those 300, only 85 did something at all. Out of those 85, only 35 were serious. Out of those 35, 11 made me a millionaire." Right? He showed it to 1,200 people. 900 said no. So only 25% said yes. Anyway, so this is his folder, right? I've been collecting these things over the last 5 years since 2016, right? This is at Jonag, um, this is Bob Haley, Brian Carotas. I'm just mentioning some of the ones that I really, really like. This is Randy Gage, Max Stengart, Rob Sperry. This guy got to the top of his company rank in less than 1 year. This guy, the highest rank in his company in less than 1 year. He did it in less than 1 year. I wanted to do that with Emery, but because we needed to build this comp plan, this our Kairos platform, that was what has delayed us. But it doesn't matter. We're going to do it. This is Eddie Chai. Eddie Chai is from Taiwan, and he was in what's this company called again? He was in Forever Living. Sorry, was in Forever. Bill Britt was in Amway. He was in Forever. He has the second biggest team in the entire world. But he has resigned from Forever and he set up his own company called DLC. So, but his team in Forever is still there. And there are over 1.5 million people worldwide, right? And so you can see different. These are just people that I bought, gurus that I categorize. You can see books. You can see books. A.L. Williams. This guy owns a network marketing company. He's late now also, called Primerica. Probably have heard of Primerica. He's one of my favorite authors in the industry. Buckhead's brilliant stuff. Right, these are all his books that I've gotten. Let's see. There's Richard Brooke, Venus Andrej, Mary Christensen. Look at other books, guys. Other folders. These are reports that I also bought. Some of them $7 here, $10 here, right? A couple of them for free, right? Plenty of them. I've been collecting these things since 2015, studying, sieving out things, looking for commonalities, looking for trying out things, even in my regular business, right? Ideas to see whether they work. If they work, I put them in the folder. If they don't work, I trash them. And everything that I've collected and refined, I've now brought it together into a working system that is the Kairos system. That is what we're basing everything that we're building our platform on. I'm showing you guys this just so that you see the stuff that I've collected over time, right? And you know, yes, I'm going to recommend lots of these books for you guys to read. I sent one to Ostley the very first week that he signed up. I sent one to him, and it blew him away. He was like, "Wow!" So I'm going to be sending you guys. We're going to have all of that. As we get started, I'm going to be sharing all of these things with you guys. Um, but I'm showing you these things so that you see where we're I'm coming from and where we're going to, right? So, last but not least, what I'm going to say is that I'm going to make time for every single one of you who follows my lead and works and does the thing. Everything that I'm going to show you guys from Saturday, everything, the daily exercises, the daily things that you need to do, our success apprentice system, that's what we're calling it, our success apprentice system. We're telling you what to do every day, give you posts. If you post them, you do them. If I see that you're actually doing stuff and using what I provide you, I'm going to work with you and make sure you get to, at the very least, you get to director in Emery. At the very least, that you get to director in Emery. Trust me, I'm going to be here for the long haul to help you do it. So if you do the work, I'm going to be here for you to help you do it. All right. So I thank you guys for making out the time. We started late because of the internet issues, but I hope I have been able to impart something into your life today. We are ready to rock and roll. It starts on Saturday, so please, um, if you have any questions, you can ask now, and I can answer them. And thank you so much for all of your comments. I've been seeing the comments. Uchama says, Mr. Ronald, you look good. Thank you so much, Uchama. That made me smile. Because this afternoon I was like, man, I've not shaved. I've not shaved in like 2 weeks. Jeez. I look like a wild cat, right? So it's good. And Mary Ann, Mary Ann is one of my favorite people. She says so many things you say are exactly what I needed to hear today. Thank you, Mr. Ron. Thank you so much, Mary Ann. Always glad to see you and to talk to you. By the way, guys, Mary Ann has written most of the sales letters for the Emery products that we are putting on our team site. The sales letter for Femtima, she's written it. She wrote the sales letter for Virgin that we're also putting there, and she's writing the other ones. So please say a big thank you to her for the service that she's providing us. She's not charging us for it; she's just contributing to the team. So I appreciate you so much, Marianne. I'm sure you know that, and I will of course have many more ways to show you how much I appreciate it. Okay. Rachel says, will the Saturday event be streamed? Yes, it will be streamed. Obviously, it's going to be streamed. Absolutely, it will be streamed. So um, that's the only question I've gotten so far. What else? What else? What else? Yeah. So what else? Thank you so much, Chama, for your comment, and Mary Ann also, and yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for thanking Mary Ann. Great, great. And guys, please say a big congratulations to Darlington Elendo. Darlington got married 2 Saturdays ago, I believe. I unfortunately I really wanted to attend, but I couldn't go there. I let him know why anyway. So Darlington has joined the club, so to say, right? Please, when I say that Johnson does join the club, don't feel pressure to get married though. If you are not ready yet, please don't do it. Ejo. Eh? Do it only if it is what you want to do and when you are ready to do it. So thank you so much, all of you. Congratulations to Darlington, and God bless your new home, brother. And we are bringing plenty Emery and Kairos money to that marriage. All right, great. um, Ifan says, "Is there any news for Alihad?" Yes, great news. Okay, I actually wanted to mention that, but I forgot it. So Alihad has been approved by NAFDAC. Femtima has been approved by NAFDAC also. So now in Nigeria, there are six Emery products that are available. So we have gone from three. Before we used to have three, or is it four? Before we used to have three, yeah. We used to have Virgin and V-Tide and Hardwell. That's what we used to have. But now there are three more products. There's Femtima, which is for women, which helps with menopause. That's Femtima. And there is also Alihad for men, for sexual performance for men. So Alihad has been approved, Femtima has been approved, and then there's the menstrual pad. Because I see a lot of people, a lot of ladies on Twitter who talk about how always sanitary pad helps increase the pain during their menstrual periods, and they and makes it really really bad for them. And once they stop using it and they start using an organic one, it basically reduces the pain. So we have a product, right, called Ofer in Emery. That's the sanitary part. That was also approved before, even before Femtima and Ali had. So we have six products now, but the batches for Nigeria, they are not producing it because they didn't produce the one that will have the Nigerian NAFDAC number until the NAFDAC numbers have been approved. But they've brought in some supplies from Ghana. So if any of you wants to buy any of those, right, once we kick off sales, you can promote any of those products, and the office in Maryland here in Lagos, they have supplies from Ghana. Once the Nigerian batches come in, then they will have the Nigerian NAFDAC number on them, right? But the suppliers that are available right now are the ones that they brought in from Ghana. So they have a Food and Drug Administration number, but that's the one for Ghana, not the one for Nigeria. All right. It will be stop teasing people, stop that, so that people will listen. Okay. And please leave Mary Ann alone. So um, that's number one. Number two is that they are changing the composition of V-Tide and Alihat. I mean, sorry, V-Tide and Adwell. They're changing it and they're making it tasty. So it's going to taste good now. And then they are making smaller versions of it. So instead of those 50, right, that you received when you signed up, instead of those packs of 50, now there will be packs of 30, packs of 14, and packs of 7. So 7 for 7 days, 14 for 2 weeks, 30 for 1 month. And then, of course, the 50 also. So there will be smaller packs and the big pack. All right. So, and the best thing about it is that they are adapting the things, because I've complained and complained and complained. In fact, I sent a message to the vice president of email. I sent a message to his phone number because I got his phone number and I sent him a message. And I told him, oh, that we have built a team of over 300 people, though, and nothing is happening because me, I don't like this thing. If you people will not do what needs to be done, let me take my people and go to another company, right? So I'm sure it's all of that stuff that has helped, and also because I also talked to Mr. Brian Louis, who has direct access to them at the headquarters. So, but the next batches, or if you notice, if you follow the email Facebook page, you notice that they do a lot of promos, and they'll tell you, if you sign up, people will give you free earlier. So they are trying to exhaust all the old stock because the new ones are coming in. The new ones are coming, new packs, new sizes, new flavors, new taste, new everything. So it's good. It's good. And it will also help us be able to sell it a lot faster. People will buy it a lot faster. People will love it more, right? And all of that. So um and please, let to me again. Leave Mary Ann alone. Mary Ann is not married, people. Don't mind it to me. All right. She's not. So, all right, guys. I think Tariela is asking, how does one go about the registration to the team has been discussed in the WhatsApp platform. Tariela, I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to send you a link. Just send me a message on Twitter, or I'm going to drop the link inside the WhatsApp group after the class today. I'll drop the link there, and you can access it. Okay. So so I hope that answers that. Okay. Thank you so much, Folashade. Folashade is going to be, by the way, guys, Folashade is going to be our Kairos in-house official photographer. We're paying her for our service, so it's not free. Uh, all right. So when we have plenty money, we'll start paying Marianne also. And when we have plenty money, we'll start paying for Lashade. Because when we go on team trips, when we go on our own team trips, on email trips and all of that, we need someone to capture those moments on video, on TV. So Fola is going to do that for us and all of that. Okay, so Fola says, you need, what about if you have someone interested in getting what, Fola? Please let me know what you mean. I don't think your question was complete, so just type it again for Lashadi. Just type it again, and I will answer that. Okay, guys. So more questions should come. Please don't shy away from asking anything that you need to ask or making an observation. This is our team. It's not Ronald's team. It is ours. It is our thing. So please ask questions. If you have an idea, please share it. Don't just go and complain in the WhatsApp group. If you have an idea, reach out. Talk to me. I'm in the WhatsApp group. Click on my listen and send me a message directly. All right. Or you can reach it to me, or you can reach Mary Ann, or you can reach Darlington. All of these guys can reach me in 5 minutes. Okay. So do that. Do that. So if you have any idea to share, reach out. If you have any observation you want to make, please, it is our thing. It is our thing. All right. Okay, so if there are no more questions, I'm going to let you guys go back to your regular lives and your normal lives. And I'm going to bid you farewell tonight. On Saturday, we are going to rock and roll again on Saturday. So do not miss Saturday. Saturday is going to be, if you thought today was good, Saturday is going to be better. Trust me. Trust me. All right. So thank you guys for coming on. I deeply appreciate every single one of you. Okay, Folari has asked her question. She said the course and the affiliate marketing part, do they still need to register as Kairos member first? Yes. So the way it works is when you join Kairos, that's when you have access to it. In fact, joining is the affiliate marketing part. When they click on your link and they join Kairos, the affiliate marketing part is done. But we are not going to provide all of the training for them. I don't know if that makes sense. We are not going to provide all of the training for them, just like I'm providing for you guys starting from Saturday. So it's the same thing that we are going to start learning from Saturday. That's what they will also be learning. So I wanted to create them ahead of time, but I decided not to do that. I decided to do it as we go along, so that if we need to change anything, we can quickly change it before we now record the final version and upload it in our members area. Okay, I hope that answers the question. If it doesn't, just reach out to me on Twitter and I will give you more. I'll explain a lot more so that you understand. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, every single one of you. Mary Ann, Fola Shade, Etomi, Uchama, Tariela, Darlington, Emeka, Kalu, uh, who is opportunity broker? Ifeanyi, who else is here? I'm looking at the people who commented. So if you didn't comment, sorry if I don't mention your name. Okafor Kingsley, that's Osley is here. Gloria. Hi, Gloria. Right. Godson, Madam Francisca, Dafiri, Temitope, Joseph. Joseph, I saw your missed call. I'm going to call you back immediately after now. Buy Big is here also. Kalat, and then Kalista is here. Gideon, Kate, Folakemi, Chiedozie, um, Ianolua is here. Larry is here also. Michael, thank you so much, Michael, for coming on. Apollos, Samuel Imbeletem, Dari, hi Dari, Mr. Razak is also here. Chiedozie, Albert, Victor, Norum, Duru Solomon, Bolaji. Bola stays winning. I like that name, man. Stays winning. Okay, Kati, that's Catherine, Gideon, Oye, Yinka Olayinka Oyewole is here also. Okay, I think that's Yinkies. Abi? Emmanuel. Ima 50. All right. So thank you so much, guys, for staying being with us. Rachel, I forgot Rachel, and Ola Yusuf also, and then Mecca Dioka. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for being here with us. Um, and then the other Rachel also, so that I want to make sure that I'm not forgetting anybody. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for being here with us tonight. I will see you guys on Saturday. I will send you an email before Saturday, of course. So thank you. Have a great night. God bless you, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.